Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
You might remember a while ago my review of Kodak's Zx1. It is a pocket video recorder capable of recording 720p video. It's got a built-in USB connector, so you can plug it right into a computer, a Mac or PC. HD out, of course, and it records on SDHC, so whatever you got in there mounts to a tripod, etc., etc. Huge screen on the back. Compared this directly to the Creative Vado HD as well as the Flip Minnow HD, and I appreciated Kodak, building in a pretty decent microphone into the Zi6. However, what I didn't like about the Zi6 was that in low light situations, the settings for exposure would basically drop frames or seemingly make things blur. So it wasn't reliable in low light situations. Not an indoor camera in any capacity, at least if you don't have sufficient light. And most people indoors do not have sufficient light, especially if you live like me outside of any kind of connection to the sun, which I believe is trying to kill me. Don't have proof of that. But anyway, the Zi6, it was okay, and I obviously have it around. I carry it with me, just in case I need to use it. But Kodak has released a new pocket camera, or as they say, a pocket video camera, the Kodak Zx1. They sent this to me. I had to buy this one. They sent this one to me to review. I will be trying this when I go kayaking on Lake Washington this weekend. So I'll be recording and then uploading the full version of the Kodak Zx1 video experience. I'm going kayaking with my friend Jessica, and we're going to have a lot of fun, I'm sure. And the reason why I'm taking it kayaking was not only because I want to try it in an outdoor environment, but because they say that the Zx1, and by the way, it's not really unboxed, it's just sitting behind the box. Okay, I can remove that little pouch and everything. Comes with everything you might need, but specifically, they say it's weatherproof. So if it gets wet, hopefully it'll still continue to work. We will see, because it's likely going to get wet if I'm out there on Lake Washington. Initial impressions are relatively positive, at least from the hardware side of things. Thank goodness they moved the strap from well, at least I guess the strap connector or holder. They moved it from the bottom, which got in the way of the thread for the tripod mount. They moved it to the side. That was one thing that they did right. They made the screen smaller. Okay, so it's a little more compact. Another thing I like too is that there's interchangeable face plates where you put in either rechargeable batteries or just regular old AA batteries, so you can get different face plates. This is obviously a red Zx1. Same types of controls in the back. Record 720p at 60 frames a second, they say, so it should be good for catching a lot of action. We will see. I will be recording on Lake Washington in a kayak, so I'll have to cross-link that video with this particular video. One thing that I wish Kodak would have fixed is the low-light exposure problem. A lot of people have complained about it, and rightfully so. Kodak has made yet another mistake with the Zx1. So if you're looking for a decent outdoor camera, we will see if the Kodak Zx1 stands up to the competition. Must thank Kodak for their blogger outreach and give me a chance to look at this. I mean, because I do. I mean, I buy a lot of stuff, and unfortunately I can't afford all the gadgets that I have, so it's nice to get review copies, to be able to play around with. And then, of course, usually what will happen is that when I'm reviewing something and then get a new version of a review, we'll do some kind of giveaway with the community, or I'll end up donating it to a charitable organization that might need this type of equipment, just for full disclosure there. So again, stay tuned or look here within the video if it's cross-linked to kayaking or kayaking on Lake Washington or whatever I decide to title it. Should be a lot of fun, at least I hope. And at least I get to play with a gadget that, is a new gadget. Yay! My email address, chris@pirillo.com. Of course, you can feel free to leave a comment on your impressions of any of Kodak's pocket video cameras or their competition, certainly. If you have a Zx1, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you like? What do you not like? Feel free to post your reviews on geeks.pirillo.com. Our community over there allows you to embed your YouTube videos so you get even more traffic to the videos that you're uploading? I mean, instead of just putting them on YouTube and expecting people to come there, upload them. Or you can upload them, yeah, but you can also embed your YouTube videos on geeks.pirillo.com and, increase the chance of that video being seen. You never really know. You can also email your videos on geeks.pirillo.com. You can email them in, if you have mobile recording capabilities. This is not mobile, of course. And another thing, before I forget, I should probably tell you this. There's a USB connector, but it's by way of like a proprietary USB cable. Another thing that I didn't like, but it still records on SDHC. So okay, and it's got HDMI output. Yay. Anyway, you want to talk about hardware and software? Find out what everybody else is thinking. Get their opinions. Well, you might want to join us in the chat room. We're typically talking tech right here, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.